Good day, Pinoy Clixers and Mixers. Welcome back to the channel. And for this video, we're going to celebrate the return of Bleach anime by looking at its main protagonist, Kurosaki Ichigo. What if he has a Heroclix? Let's go! Okay, so we're looking at the return of the comeback of Bleach anime. For those of you who have watched Bleach, you should be familiar with its main protagonist, Kurosaki Ichigo. And for those of you who are not familiar, then basically he is the guy with the big ass sword. So I've been watching Bleach since it aired, if I'm not mistaken, 2004. Okay, and it has run for 300 plus episodes, and it's been 10 long years since we had an episode of Bleach. We are now in the latest arc, which is the last and final arc of Bleach series, the 1000-year Blood War arc. Okay, I've read it in manga form, but I can't wait to see it in anime style with all the epic battles that are going to take place. So recently I've watched the first 8 episodes of the 10-year Blood arc, and if that's any indicator, it's going to be the best arc, at least in my opinion, for the Bleach. So very fitting, and I'm very thankful that I am able to watch finally Bleach in its complete form. So please, no fillers and no hiatus for the anime. But of course, we're not gonna end there. The video is all about what if there is a Heroclix for Kurosaki Ichigo. And since there is none, we have to make one. And let's go to dial generator and create our own Heroclix. Okay, so here is the dial that I have created for Kurosaki Ichigo. And as you can see, he is set number 1 as the main protagonist, limited edition, real name Kurosaki Ichigo. Team is Mystics, because being a Shinigami or a Soul Reaper represents the mystical and the mystics. Range is 8, single target for 145 points. Keywords: Shinigami, Soul Society, and Karakura Town. So Soul Society is the place for Shinigami, the afterlife in that sense, and Karakura Town is the hometown of Ichigo. And you can see in his dial that he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 clicks of life for 145 points, and an improved targeting, hindering, then blocking, destroy it. Okay, and then a couple of traits and special speed, attack, defense, and damage powers. The first trait is called Sanpaktu for 5 points. Kurosaki Ichigo may start the game with any sword equipment equipped. So Sanpaktu is the name, the generic name for the swords. So this Bleach anime is a shonen anime, meaning an action anime, and it's all about sword wielders and the powers from their swords. The stronger they have in terms of a relationship and understanding of their Sanpaktos, then the stronger they can maximize the powers and extract the essence and utilize it in battle. Okay, so watch the anime or read the manga to know more about it. So trait number 2 is Bankai Tensa Sangetsu. When Kurosaki Ichigo is hit with an attack, put a plot armor token on his card. And then free, remove up to 3 plot armor tokens. For each token removed, heal 1 and increase combat values by +1 until your next turn. So Bankai is the final version of Shinigami Sanpaktu. Okay, so and for Ichigo, the name of his Sanpaktu becomes Tensa Sangetsu. Okay, that's the real name. So when he released that, he usually becomes unbeatable. So that's why plot armor tokens are really appropriate for him. And you can see that on the top dial, Ichigo has a special speed, attack, and damage power. So let's take a look at that. For speed, it's called Shunpo, facing teleport. When Kurosaki Ichigo uses facing teleport, after resolutions, he can make an attack. So Shunpo is a special technique for them to move at incredible speed. So that's represented here by the facing teleport. The special attack is Getsuga Tensho, his most famous attack. So representing penetrating psychic blast. When Kurosaki Ichigo uses penetrating psychic blast, opposing characters along the direct path becomes target and is dealt 1 penetrating damage. So that is aside from the printed damage dealt to the original target. So it is Kurosaki Ichigo's concentrating the sword power, or concentrating the reishi as they call it in the anime, into his sword and releasing it as a projectile attack. And damage special is Substitute Shinigami, Range Combat Expert, Probability, Control. Okay, so again, we want to make this character really strong as the main protagonist. And you can see on the last click of the dial, okay, so it becomes pure special powers for Ichigo, and the special defense power is Halofication, Stop, Impervious, but can reduce penetrating damage. So it's protected outwit, and it's impervious, so there's rollout, and can reduce penetrating damage. So almost always this will happen. So Halofication is in the anime a way for them to get a power boost. Okay, so Halos are the monster spirits in the anime, but there was an arc that enabled them. I think it was the Wekomundo arc that they went to the place of the Halos and the monsters to rescue some friends, and Kurosaki Ichigo ended up utilizing a Halo mask, giving him a boost in terms of power scale. Okay, so you know protagonists, they always find a power boost in the most opportune time when they need it. So anyway, so the rest of the dial you can see here: running shot, charge, flurry, sidestep in the middle, and then the close combat version of him is more of exploit, precision strike with invul, and then he becomes regen with close combat expert, still energy rather, and close combat expert on the latter part of the dial before the last click, which is again the most powerful, the last surge of power for Kurosaki Ichigo. So what do you guys think? Share with us your thoughts on the comment, and I hope this will inspire you to watch all 300 plus episodes of Bleach. Bye bye.